Hello, Kaiko here, and welcome to the chaos. Let's go. Well, it was nice to see you, Xiao. I'll leave you here with your contemplation while we go to Chenyu Vale to see if we can find Hu Tao. Because I don't want to not see Hu Tao and then miss things because the quest, like, closed them. Now, where was she? She was in either the village or the wharf, and I forgot. So we're gonna have to run around both until we find her. Assuming she's here. If we can't find her, I move the clock 2 days ahead. Okay. Could do that. Let me see. What is the actual quest as well while we're here? Oh. It's not on here. Where's my quest? Where's my quest? What is this? What is this quest? Well, I cannot do that one in advance, so just not gonna do that. Let's see. Where'd it go? Wait, which one did it recommend again? There's a lot of quests in the way, so we're just not gonna do that one. We're just gonna get the quest. That's okay. We won't have completed it. That's fine. Where's this quest? Oh, this is the quest. Okay, I see. This is the quest. Okay, well, 2 days time. And then we can go see Hu Tao. Wait, did we miss anyone else in, like, the Harbor? I don't know. I don't think so. But now I feel compelled to check. Well, assuming this doesn't trigger something immediately, I'm gonna go and check that we didn't, like, miss, I don't know, Cloud Retainer or something. Because I know they were in the harbour. Do I know where they were? No. But we'll have a look. Because they'll probably be gone by now. But you know, we'll have a quick look. See if anybody's here. I know we saw, like, Qiaoying was, like, up here and these, like, rafters and stuff. You know. Might as well have a look. Anybody around? Anybody around? There seem to be more people though, like these guys. Who are these? Who are these guys? What a pretty bracelet, what a pretty bars, goods from Nia sure are pretty. Wait, no, these simplistic terminologies will not simply do for a novice like me. Perhaps I should purchase one of these ingeniously made porcelain trinkets and use it as a reference material for my next novel. Yes, that's all right. The key to the turnaround was a vision concealed within the vase. Yes, that could be quite interesting indeed. What do you think, Karma? At least Samita, I don't really... Oh! I remember this! These are the people who related to the island with, like, the fog thing. I feel that any description of this vase should be well controlled. If you spend too much time on it, the foreshadowing will become quite apparent, but at the same time, mentioning it too little will make the development seem abrupt. You do have a point indeed. Let me write this down. Wait, no, let's do that somewhere else. Also, haven't I told you 1,000 times before, do not call me lady. Then again, having one of a pair of seeming ordinary travellers call the other lady or lord isn't that uncommon. A plot development either, is it? Okay. Oh, I did miss Garming. He's right over here. Hello. So you're still a big fan of winter melon cake then? Oh, I guess you've heard everything Paimon was saying, huh? Of course, she was talking about you as your father. How can I not listen? Remember back when you were a kid and you would sit on my shoulders to watch the Wushu dance? On our way home, you would beg me to buy you some winter melon cake. Aww. We would only buy 2 at a time, but before long we tried the winter melon cake from every vendor that street had to offer. There was also that one time you used your pocket money to treat me. Do you still remember? Yeah, I remember. That was the best winter melon cake I ever had. Let's go back sometime, the shop's still there, and I remember the weight, my treat just like before. Are you sure? Absolutely. Aw. Okay, let me see. We had some people who were up here somewhere, maybe? If not, being up high will give me a vantage point. Look across the crowds. I think they were on this side. Where were they? They were kind of... I think they were... I almost missed Chi-Chi and Yao Yao! Oh my gosh. Our kite is so high up. Thank you for inviting me, Yao Yao. I'm having a lot of fun. I'm glad. If you want, we can go fly kites some other time too. The fun doesn't have to end today. Really? How about we do it during the day next time? That way we can see the design better. When it flies super high up, it will look exactly like a real finch. Okay. Can I take this kite to bed with me? But of course. I love these two. They're such pure beings. We love Yao Yao. I love Yao Yao so much. And Chi Chi is her best friend. And they're having a good time. Okay, let's see. Is there anybody else? I'm just running in circles. I don't know where I'm going. Let's see. We go back that way, beyond Chi Chi and Yao Yao, and see if there's anybody like further down. Because I think, well, Cloud Retainer was on a roof, so I don't know if she's still on a roof, but I don't think I'm going to be able to find her that easily if she is. But the others were not on roofs, so hopefully they're just kind of around the place. Let's see, anybody up here? Nope, these people are normally here. I guess not. Okay. Cloud, are you still on a roof? Probably not. I don't see her, so I'm gonna assume she is not. Okay. Okay, well I think that's everybody. We can go back to the actual quest now. We're supposed to be in Qiaoying village, maybe? Okay, wait until 12. Okay. 12. A little bit after 12. I almost forgot, didn't Zhongli say Hu Tao was also planning on spending some time in Qiaoying village? We don't have anything else to do today. Why don't we go have a look around? Maybe we'll run into her. Oh, it's one of those fish. I forget that fish. The mountain air is so refreshing, it makes Paimon feel like she could float around all day and never get tired. Cream gummies, real fruit. Huh? Keiko, did you hear that? Sunshine, blue skies, good vibes. I heard it too, something about real fruit and good vibes. Right, so Paimon wasn't just hearing things. That voice sounds really familiar. Well, we've got the time, why don't we go check it out? Okay, let's go see what's up. You and Paimon make your way up the mountain in search of the source of the shouting. As far as you can make it out, it's almonds this and cocoa paste that. Sounds delicious, that's for sure. The lively voice invigorates your steps and you ascend the mountain in no time. Is this Hu Tao doing poetry? Oh! Oh, this explains why it wanted me to do Fontaine quests. What are they doing here? Navia, Clorinde? Well, it isn't my dear partners. See, I told you that something good was going to happen during our travels today. I have to say, sometimes the Steambird's astrology column is spot on. Okay, a beautiful young woman, head of dazzling golden curves and a fashionably elegant dress. First glance, you might be mistaken for just another old-fashioned, aristocratic Fontanian lady. In reality, she's the current president, leader, commander-in-chief, executive director, and boss of the famous Finnish Sula. But never mind these titles, this optimistic girl who never sweats the details and loves to help others solve their problems, time and time again prefers to be known simply as Navia, an enthusiastically civic-minded citizen. It's just your lucky day. Are you guys here to catch the festivities? Oh, and that reminds me, Happy Lantern Rite. Happy Lantern Rite. And to you. Happy Lantern Rite to you too. Wait, if you're here for Lantern Rite, then what are you doing on top of this deserted mountain? And the voice we heard, that was you, right, Navia? Oh, I thought it was going to be Hu Tao. Oh, impressive. You could tell it was me from that far away. You've got good ears. And that, or your voice is just really loud. Well, of course it is. After all, I am a boss. Indeed, I suppose it's an asset. Sure is. Having a loud voice is a handy tool when it comes to communication. Oh, wait. That wasn't even Paimon's point. Paimon just wants to know what you two were shouting at the top of this deserted mountain. There was something about almonds, maybe, and real fruit. Oh, is it some sort of secret code? No, it's not a code. The words are meaningless. Perhaps, but the act of shouting was very meaningful indeed. That's just what mountain climbers do, right? After all the hard work it takes to make it to the top, as you stand on the summit looking out at the vast scenery, it's not easy to resist the urge to release these emotions. I see. So it's not what you were shouting that matters, but the act of shouting itself. Exactly. You get me, partner. I was afraid it would cause a disturbance, so I asked the locals around here and they said it was fine. Apparently most hikers like to shout when they get to the top, so the locals are used to it by now. So you see, it's not just me. I guess everyone shouts on top of a mountain at some point in their life. Speak for yourself. When you're stressed, don't you ever just get the urge to do something for no reason? Not really. If I ever get stressed, I just go hunting. But that's a pretty good way to relieve stress. What I choose to hunt depends on my mood. Huh? Anyway, why don't you two give it a try? Shout anything you want, it's a real stress reliever. As long as Paimon has clothes on her back and food in her belly, Paimon doesn't think there's any stress that needs relieving. And I prefer to keep things bottled up. I bet you guys are just too embarrassed to let loose. No need to be shy, even Farina was shouting on the top of this mountain earlier. Ooh? Huh? Did Paimon hear that right? Farina's also here in Qiaoying village? Where's Hu Tao? Believe in your ears, it is indeed as you heard. Actually, the reason we climbed this mountain in the first place was also because we heard the sound of shouting. Yeah, we could just about make out someone yelling things like help me and what should I do, so we hurried up here to check it out. And what do you know, Miss Farina was standing right there, all red in the face. She practically sprinted back down the mountain the minute she saw us. Ah, that reminds me, I believe she actually said was, so help me, I will figure out what I should do about this script. So you could actually hear what she was saying? Why didn't you say so earlier? I thought someone was really in trouble. I figured we would come check on the situation either way, why don't let her keep some privacy? Seems like you caught Farina in the middle of some stress relief as well. She probably would have never thought, no, she definitely would have never thought she would run into anyone she knew all the way out here. Was she alone? I think so, we ran into Neuvillette on the way here as well, but he was already on his way back, so they probably went together. Neuvillette was here too? What? Is all of Fontaine here? Because we saw, like, all of Liyue. Because they put all the characters there for Lantern, right? And now, what are all the Fontanian characters doing here? It's only people from Fontaine. What was he doing here? It could have been for vacation. I think it just might have been actually, but apparently he only stayed for half a day before heading back. He's a very busy man. Neuvillette isn't the type to take much time off. Taking even a half day for himself is already a huge step in the right direction. Didn't Charlotte publish an article on the Liyue tea industry recently? Maybe he was inspired to come buy some tea after reading the article, you know, just like you were. The situation is completely different. I'm here because I was asked to accompany you. The tea purchase is simply an added bonus of this vacation. You Fontanians and your tea drinking. Oh, it's not for me. I also bet with Curiosity, and now I have to buy him something. You made a bet? Which is a spur of the moment sort of bet. Curiosity gets really invested in that sort of thing, but he couldn't care less about what he wins in the end. You could give him mint plants that you plucked from the side of the road and he wouldn't even mind. If only he was that easygoing when it came to talking business. In any case, I'm pretty sure the tea you brought in this region is this region's specialty. What is it called again? I didn't even mentioned it earlier. Some low tea, buy 10 boxes, get half off? Yes, that's the one. You didn't really buy 10 boxes, did you? Please, I look like someone who would fall for that sort of marketing trap. That reminds me, you guys said you only came up here because you heard my voice, right? I hope it didn't put you out. You must have other plans for the day. Oh, that's right, Hu Tao. A few days ago, we heard a friend was going to be in Qiaoying village, so we decided to come and see if we could run into her. Oh dear, we've been chatting for quite some time. I'm sorry for keeping you. No harm done, partner. That's good. You should probably head out and look for Hu Tao. I know you stay on our account, we just got here, so we're going to stay around for a little longer. Go and meet your friends, we can meet up in Qiaoying village later. Sounds reasonable to me. Sounds good, we're going to head down the mountain then, see you later. Anything else? What do I have to do to get you to yell from the top of the mountain? Name your price. You really want to hear it that bad, huh? I'm just curious is all. I have a feeling you'll say something amazing. I will pass. I prefer to actually speak louder than words. Okay, we're supposed to be looking for Hu Tao, but we're gonna go via the tree. The grab. Oh, there's a disc in there. Okay, we're gonna get that, and then we're gonna go back in there. And we'll go look for Hu Tao. Trinivale water good. Ah. For the tea? Or is this why there's so many Fontanians here? Because they like the good water. Why did I just do that? Where am I going? I was looking. I saw a music disc, those spin crystals. And then I don't know where I left it. Where did it go? Oh, there's another disc up there, a thing up there. Was it? Oh, maybe it was in this thing? It was like a courtyard. Remember, my Neuvillette is here for the water. Ah, could be. Could be. Is this where I saw it? Aha! Yes, it is. Where am I? I don't know, but that's okay. I also see that there is a thing on the top of this building, and climbing buildings is one of my favorite pastimes in this game, so we will be going up there first. Because Of course we would. When would I ever not climb a building? So we're gonna climb a building. No, I didn't want to talk about this. Goodbye. I don't need to talk to this guy about tea. This is for a future Kaiko problem, and we come back here properly. But for now, I just want to grab the fish. And also all the tea. We gotta steal all the tea while we're here, because what if I need the tea? Okay. No, it won't let me climb this. Why wouldn't you let me climb this? Where am I going? I'm going up here? Oh. Okay, we gotta wait a minute, because Yaya's stamina is low. And then we're gonna try and climb up. Okay, we're gonna go this way, I think. This side, this wall looks better to climb on. We're gonna climb up here. And then we're gonna go this way. And now we're on this bit. And then we're gonna go up here. And then over here. Ooh, okay, okay. And then further up here. Now where is the fish? It's on one of these bits, I think. I don't know where exactly it is. It's here somewhere. I'm right on top of it. Oh, there it is. It's up there. I was in the right place. Let me climb back up here. Let's see. Will it let me? There we go. I do like that they always put these sorts of things on the top of tall places. They just really want you to climb up here and admire the view. Well, I am admiring the view. It's quite a nice view. Okay. Let's go back down and see if we can find Hu Tao, which is all we were supposed to be doing before we got just a little bit distracted. By everything, actually. We got distracted. Oh! Is that Zhongli and Farina? I think so. Well, at least we don't have to look for Farina. Qiaoying village is known for its tea, but you know what else they have with tea? That's right, dim sum. Didn't Gaming say something about dim sum being eaten in the morning? Paimon wonders if you can still get some at this time of day. Afternoon tea might be more appropriate at this point. Oh well, that's fine too. Paimon doesn't care what kind of tea it is as long as it comes with some tasty snacks. Now let's see what kinds of yummy things we can find around here. Paimon's not saying anything, is she? Is that Farina standing between Zhongli and Hu Tao? Judging based on the hat, I'd say so. Wonder what they're talking about. Zhongli knows a lot of stuff, maybe he's telling Farina about Qiaoying village. Or maybe Hu Tao's trying to rope Farina into being one of her clients. Wanna make a bet? This isn't the Fortress of Meripede. Paimon could be convinced for the right price. Let's say loser buys the winner 3 huge bowls of seafood congee. Since Zhongli is there, Paimon bets things are pretty tame. It's decided then, Paimon votes for tour guide Zhongli. Then I vote for hustler Hu Tao. Alright, no time to waste, let's go see who's right. What? Good afternoon, Hu Tao, Zhongli, and Farina. That was a very adorable hello. Oh great, now Paimon's shouting too. Oh, well aren't you a sight for sore eyes? Seems like our luck just keeps on growing. Oh, we were able to meet you both without prior arrangement must mean that this is quite the serendipitous meeting indeed. Huh? Oh, so both of you are acquainted with Zhongli and Paimon too. Oh wait, no, Kaiko and Paimon too. I had keenly felt the passage of time since our last meeting, so many chums all in one place. Passage of time. Oh, looks like someone's learned a thing or two from Zhongli. I must admit, I'm a bit surprised to see you here, Kaiko. But seeing as you're a hero who's been all over Tibet, it makes sense that you'd be well-travelled and well-connected. Since we have found ourselves in each other's company within this fertile land, allow me to take this opportunity to wish you a happy lantern rite. Happy lantern rite. It appears you've been to Fontaine then? Kaiko, given your proclivity to spread good deeds wherever you go, it's no surprise you would make the acquaintance of a celebrity as illustrious as celebrated as Miss Farina. Ah, that's quite high praise. What I mean to say is you flatter me, Mr. Zhongli. Although I build up a certain following within Fontaine, it's no reflection of strength or wisdom. I stand before you right now as nothing more than an ordinary traveller in search of beautiful scenery and creative inspiration. There's definitely more to Mr. Zhongli than meets the eye. I could tell as much from our conversation earlier. She doesn't know! Given his breadth of knowledge on both academic and worldly matters, there's no way he hasn't heard about what happened in Fontaine. Is he just feigning ignorance for my benefit? Please continue feigning ignorance because I don't know what happened, and please don't tell me. No. Yeah, you're no common tourist. I simply wouldn't have you talk about yourself that way. Huh? Does that mean Hu Tao also knows? You may not have heard, friends, but Miss Hu Tao. Miss Rena is now one of my esteemed clients! Oh, yep. Huh? Did you hear that, Paimon? She's Hu Tao's esteemed client. Okay, you win. I guess Paimon will have to break into the hidden stash at the bottom of her shoe. Wait, Paimon, have you been keeping Mora in your shoe? You're taking the, lucky penny in your shoe way too far. You shouldn't be able to make it rattle. And does that not, weigh you down? Huh, was this about winning something? Don't tell me you two are placing bets on us. It was Paimon's idea. Nuh-uh. Okay, that was our idea. We just saw you guys standing outside the road and couldn't help but take guesses as to what you were talking about. Oh, I see. That means you, my friend, must have guessed that I was trying to promote my business to Miss Frina. Well, you know me. That I do, my friend. And what was Paimon's guess then? Paimon thought Zhongli was showing the newbie around. By newbie, you mean me, right? If that's the case, then Paimon's guess was also correct. Oh, that's right. Mr. Zhongli was telling me about some great sightseeing spots in the area. Ah, you see, Paimon was right too. As both of our guesses are right, there can't be a winner or a loser. Fine, keep your secret stash then. Hey, don't be upset, Keiko. How about this? You buy Paimon a bowl, and Paimon will also buy you a bowl. As for the third bowl, as I was doing the bet, perhaps it should go to me, as a congratulations for being the huge deal, for the huge deal I just struck. I'll buy you a bowl anytime you want. I was just joking. Anyway, I should be the one treating you. The funeral parlor is about to bring in quite the sum after all. What have you done? Oh, Paimon almost forgot to answer this important question. Did something happen recently, Farina? Ah, what do you mean? Well, with your enlisting the service of Wangcheng Funeral Parlor and all. Oh, well, yes. Really? Oh no. I'm so sorry for your loss, although Paimon may not have known the person. Please accept Paimon's deepest. Whoa, it's not like that, Paimon. Huh, but Paimon just thought since you hired the services of funeral parlor and all, it's not that big of a stretch. Really, Paimon? It's not like you don't know me. Do I look like I know anyone who would ask me to coordinate their funeral? I don't know how to interpret that. Maybe? Miss Hu Tao is simply helping prepare some props for my film. Oh. Not too long ago, I read a collection of horror stories from Leah. The content was spectacular. In fact, I still feel the need to sleep with the light on even now. Anyway, that's not the point. Now that Fontaine's biggest stars returned to the stage, I figured it's about time the industry enjoyed a breath of fresh air. You might even call it a breath of fresh... terror. Terror. Hey, that's pretty good. I'll have to remember that for my ad posters. I must see, that makes a lot of sense. So did you come to Leah just to witness the services of Wangcheng Funeral Parlor? Well, not exactly. My original plan was just to relax and enjoy the sights, but then I ran into Miss Hu Tao and Mr. Zhongli, and well, you know the rest. I suppose it was meant to be. It was a fated meeting indeed. Zhongli sure loves his lofty turns of phrase, but if you ask me, it's all thanks to that man who stopped to ask for directions. Oh, who was it? It's someone you know. Want to take a guess? It was Nouvellette, wasn't it? How did you guess that on your first try? Very impressive, my friend. Your guessing game is spot on today. Tell everyone about your encounter with Navia and Chlorine at the top of the mountain. One look at the pitiful expression on Farina's face is enough to convince you to leave out the part about the shouting. Paimon never thought Nouvellette would be the type to get lost. I'm sure he didn't get lost. Even I was able to find my way to this place without any trouble. He was already getting ready to leave by the time I arrived. He just wanted to ask someone about the quickest way to get back to Fontaine. Yep, that's exactly what he asked. This area is full of mountains and rivers. It's normal to not know the fastest route. For him, though, swimming would probably be the fastest route of them all. So were you the one that pointed him in the right direction, Hu Tao? Of course, I'm also a guide of sorts, so naturally I also have a great sense of direction. Speaking of your friend, what about him? He doesn't get out much, does he? No, he doesn't. And I wonder, he was stiff as a board and way too polite. I would have never guessed he was here on vacation if you hadn't told me. All in all, he was only here for half a day. I'm pretty sure he's the only one that would consider that to be a vacation. Oh, this gentleman you speak of must keep a demanding schedule. I'm sure he does. You didn't see him, but he was dressed like he was about to attend some important meeting. It wasn't anything like what someone would wear on vacation. Is that so? But you didn't see him, Zhongli? Unfortunately, no. At the time, it appeared as if Director Hu and Miss Frina were having quite the productive conversation. I know matters of business can take much discussion, so I decided to fetch some tea for them. What a shame. The gentleman seemed like a sophisticated sort of guy. I actually think you two would have hit it off. Is that so? Judging by how Zhongli is acting and taking into consideration Yuvenet's true identity, which I do not know, could Zhongli have been avoiding him on purpose? Possibly. Oh, I see. It is what it is. It's truly a pity. Or maybe Neuvillette also knows who Zhongli is, presumably, and would have spilled the beans that we're keeping unspilled. To borrow Miss Frieda's turn of phrase, perhaps it just wasn't meant to be. Well, with Keiko around, I'm sure you'll have a chance to get to know each other at some point. That's right, she's got more friends than she knows what to do with. I have a certain charm about people. I'm good with people. Well, that's certainly true. But that reminds me, if you get the chance, you should try and talk Neuvillette into loosening up a bit. Just tell him the Memoria isn't going to fall apart if he disappears for a few days. He shouldn't keep himself cooped up all the time. Even clowns open their shells to let in fresh water every once in a while, right? If he's really that much of a stickler for protocol, he can fill out a leave of absence request. He has to prove it himself since he handles that sort of thing now, but you know what I mean. That doesn't make sense. So this gentleman is also in charge of something pretty important. He's a fair and impartial Udux of Fontaine, head of the highest court of the land, otherwise known as the demon who controls all the paperwork in Fontaine. He's the judge. Yeah, sounds like a pretty uptight sort of guy, alright. In my experience, a leader needs to be able to roll with the punches. That also includes knowing when and what to prioritize. It seems like your friend still has a lot of growing to do. If I remember correctly, he's already several thousands of years old. Whoops! You're quite right, Miss Hutao. Oh? Keiko, Miss Frina, those two individuals over there appear to recognize you. Oh, they're back down the mountain! Oh, it's Navia and Clarine. Hey, over here. We saw you all chatting here and were wondering if we could join in. Please excuse the interruption. Oh, so polite. No apologies necessary. Any friend of Keiko and Miss Frina is a friend of mine. That's straight to the point. I like it. Everyone circles around you and begins to introduce themselves. Hutao's eyes light up when she hears about Clarine's profession. A quick explanation from Frina and Navia seems to dispel some of her more misguided ideas. I have no idea what her job is, so I have no idea the relevance, but now we know Hutao's involved, it was probably going to be a bit of a shenanigans. It's getting late. If we want to catch a boat back before dark, we should probably get going. Indeed. Then, Miss Frina? Oh, yes? When are you planning to head back? Do you need us to escort you? Oh, I don't think that will be necessary. I mean, you're not my subordinate anymore. You don't have to look after me. I didn't mean it that way. It's normal for friends to travel home together if they run into each other on the road. There are a lot of mountainous roads in this area. I imagine they'll be even harder to navigate after dark. Exactly, just like in those ghost stories. 8 paths converge in a wood. Beside them an old house has stood. If you dare to go inside, not a soul will greet your eye. But if you take a closer look, there may be something you mistook. A candle flickers to and fro, and yet there is no wind to make it so. What is its secret? What could it mean in this wood where mystery screams? Ah! My dear demoiselles, ladies, no, I mean friends, please take me with you. Of course. Farina! Gotta say, Farina, you really are quite the character. By the way, did I hear you mention that Queen used to work under you? Then you must have also been a leader at some point. Ah, well, that's, in the past now. Besides, being a leader is hard, it wasn't the right job for me. I prefer how things are now. I can come and go as I please and get to enjoy the sweet taste of freedom. Gosh, get on with Venti. I see. Well, you certainly picked an apt place to relax. Qiaoying Village is an exemplary choice. Well, have you all had a good time? I'm the best, and I've learned a lot too. Thank you so much, Miss Hutao and Mr. Zhongli. It's fine, you've thanked us more than enough already. Next time you're in this neck of the woods, I'll treat you to some dim sum in the city. Dim sum, is that some kind of Liyue term for snacks or desserts? They're a part of it. It's basically a table full of as much tea, sweets, and good company as you can manage. Oh, so it's basically a tea party. Sounds great. Make sure to order the winter melon cake and the lotus flower crisp. They're so sweet and delicious, Paimon knows you'll love them. Okay. Oh, okay, I'll be looking forward to it then. Wait, but didn't you guys say you were here on vacation? How come you're all going home empty-handed? You're not bringing home any souvenirs? Of course I am. I bought tons of fun things to bring home with me. A kite, a parasol, a little tin frog that jumps. Oh, and a stuffed toy of a mythical beast. Green is the one who didn't buy anything for herself. So all you bring back with you is that tea? And some tea-flavoured hard candies, therefore... Seguin! Green isn't much of a shopaholic. Well, one of us has to practice restraint. Hey, I'm hardly back as my Mora. I'll have you know all the purchases I made today were well within my budget. What about you, Farina? Me? Oh well, I bought some tea, of course. I just had to try all the varieties recommended in the steam bag. Other than that, just some bits and bobs, you know, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. They should all be the things I can use, I think. So you fell for a few marketing traps then? Ah, now Pine was even more confused. If he bought that much stuff, where did it all go? Into one of Denis' magic pockets? Oh, actually, Monsieur Neuvillette took them with him. Oh, so that's what happened. Wait, what? Why did he take them? He's not hoarding treasure, is he? Ah, that's quite the imagination you've got there, Paimon. Monsieur Neuvillette just saw the amount of bags we had and offered to take them back for us. I felt bad at first, but I really did have a lot of stuff. He even offered to deliver my gifts to the Fortress of Meripede for me once he's done with the day's work. Neuvillette is a man of his word. If he says he can do something, then he means it. See, even Clarine was happy to take him up on his offer. If even his trusty subordinate agreed, then who was I to refuse? Well, he seems like a real gentleman. Maybe he's not as uptight as I thought. If only the funeral parlour had an employee as thoughtful, proactive, and responsible as him. She turns and makes direct eye contact with Zhongli. Right, Zhongli? Indeed. Is this just her way of asking him to carry all of her stuff? With Neuvillette off to deliver the gifts to things. If we go to the entrance of the Fortress of Meripede, maybe we'll run into Neuvillette. Oh, we are supposed to go there, okay. We don't know when he'll show up. Hello. Well, that reminds me, a new year of work is about to begin. If there's anything you want to talk about, Zhongli, you know you can come to me, I'm all ears. Does the director have any concerns? It just seems like you're a bit preoccupied today and much less talkative than usual. You barely said anything other than, is that so? And indeed. If you ask me, I'd say you're having a midlife crisis. You're going to be around that age after all. Is that so? I jest. Given assistance from the city, Qiaoying village enjoys a much slower pace of life. Known by such peace and tranquility, I also seem to have developed a proclivity for inactivity. I apologize for making you worry. I see. What do you think, Kaiko? Is this atmosphere putting you in a lazy mood too? Out of mind, out of sight, different worlds should not collide. Wow, you're really getting good at these kinds of lines. Indeed. I know they have beef. Julie's like you even want to say in Fontaine. Think about dueling? Okay. Well, we're gonna leave that be. I'm excited to eventually one day find out what this beef is about, but it's gonna take me a while. So instead we're gonna look for Neuvillette. For some reason. I don't know why we're suddenly in Fontaine. This is not where I thought we were going. I thought we were gonna stay in Lyra. Maybe check in with Yao Yao for like the 5th time and be clan retainer. But no, looks like Fontaine. The beef is in his voice lines. Oh. Damn, well, I don't have Neuvillette, so I won't know. Unless they're in Zhongli's voice lines? Probably not. Probably not. He's not in the story, but in the voice lines. Just Neuvillette's voice lines? Well, maybe if I get Neuvillette one day, I'll know the beef. Actually, now you've said that though, I'm gonna check if there's any in Zhongli's voice lines, because I need to know. Where is Zhongli? There he is. Do you have any beef? Oh, maybe he does. Oh no, this is about clan retainer. Ah. Oh dear. Okay, let's see. Xiao Venti Guang. I see nothing. Oh, there's about Farina, but obviously we haven't unlocked that yet. And I think similarly Farina is missing a bunch of her voice lines because, again, I haven't unlocked those yet. Yeah, nothing here. I guess they're not in Zhongli's voice lines, so I won't know. Zhongli might. I couldn't see it, but maybe I didn't look in the right place, but I don't think so. Maybe it shows up in Farina bit, but sadly not. Sadly not. Oh, hello. RWH 1244778. Good to see you, good to see you. Welcome to the stream. We are finishing off the Lantern Rite quest. As in, for some reason, it wants me to go and... I got distracted, I see a monument. We're gonna do this first. For some reason, it wants me to go and look and meet Neuvillette. So, gonna go look for Neuvillette. currently. But yeah, that's what we're doing. Okay. You do that, Mona. Okay. Thing is, if I'm seeing these monuments, that either means I didn't see them last time, or I actively didn't do it last time, and I'm not sure which one it was. Could have been either. Or it could be that I couldn't figure it out, because sometimes there's like time limits or an order. If it is, I'm probably going to do it wrong because I haven't been paying attention. That's okay. That's okay. Oh! Oh no, it didn't like that. Is it to do with the number of trees? 3 trees? 2 trees? 4 trees? Okay, yeah, I think it is. Why is it always to do with counting? I'm never paying enough attention to count things the first time. Only the second time, when I've already got it wrong once. Then I will notice the trees. Okay. Let's see. Number 2. And then number 3 should be all the way over here. And I'm wondering if I should have used... Who is it? Why have I forgotten her name? Yelan, that's who it is. Then I could reach these from afar. I wouldn't have to get so close. Okay. There we go. Success. Okay, now let's put Sayu back. Where's Sayu? There we go. Okay. We're supposed to be going to some entrance somewhere. Somewhere over here. Is this the way you... It said we were going to the entrance of the... Fortress of Merope? Maybe? Oh! I see an Oculus though. We're gonna go get the Oculus because... Do you see what type of Oculus that is? That is a classic Oculus at the top of a building. And what am I best at finding? Oculus on top of a building. I have unfortunately also... Oh no, it's over here. Wait. Did I not also see one on top of the building? Are there 2? Go up. Okay. Okay, I will. Eventually. Oh no. It'll be fine. Sayu! Don't run out of stamina, please. I'm not doing too good. Oh dear. That's not so good. I hope the stream cheers you up. Uh-oh. Sayu! Sayu! Why does this always happen? It's fine. How are we gonna get up? Okay, let's climb back up this mountain. We'll try and not fall off this time. Okay. Let's see. Let's climb up here. Okay. Saw you. Okay. We're all good. I kind of want to go and get that though. But I just can't. No, we'll get that later. I'm sure we'll end up back here again. And if not, I will come back here because we've got to go and get that. And we've also got to see... There is one up there as well. There's 2. So we're going to go and get both of those Oculi. Just because. I'm sure it'll be entertaining. Now let's see. How do we... Are we supposed to be going on the bridge? Ah! I see him! I see Mr. Nouvelette. There's a shortcut. Oh! There's a shortcut. Okay. Kaiko, look, it's Nouvelette. We lucked out. Okay, Nouvelette, don't tell me anything plot spoilery, please. Oh, it's you? It has been some time since our last meeting. I've never met him before. Eunuchs of Fontaine, renowned for his unassailable impartiality. To become a symbol of absolute justice, he has always maintained a gentle and polite attitude, maintaining an appropriate distance from others while also having a very strong sense of empathy. Though he considers himself an outsider, having spent several hundred years in the Opera House as a witness to the great drama of humanity, perhaps he has long since become a member of the human audience. Just not going to think about that. Few people frequent this vacation. Since I was able to conclude my work early for the day, I thought I might take a walk to avail myself of this area's peace and quiet. You call this early? Do you always work this late, Nouvellette? Strictly speaking, that depends on the agenda for the day. I am hardly bereft of time, however, so working late is of little consequence to me. Really? If you have so much time in your hands, then why did you only go to Qiaoying village for half a day? First, I should clarify I was referring to my lifespan rather than the time at my disposal on any given day. Second, I was unaware you possess knowledge of my trip to Qiaoying village. You give Nouvellette a quick summary of everything that happened today. I see, thank you for informing me. So, did you deliver the gifts? Yes, they have been safely delivered. I have to hand it to Clarine. It's a simple gift delivery, and she has the great and mighty Hudux at her beck and call. I was just passing through, it was merely an act of convenience. Alright, then I hereby confirm receipt of the goods on behalf of the staff of the Fortress of Meripede. A verbal receipt of confirmation, is such a formality really necessary for a small matter such as this? Guess not. This quantity of tea, though, seems a little excessive for a gift, don't you think? Before you know it, they'll start accusing me of taking bribes. Ah, about that. Much of that is my own excess, I'm afraid. Oh, why? What happened? Did he get scammed too? It was buy 10 boxes, get half off. Ah, that explains it then. Go ahead and leave them to me, I'll get through this stash as fast as I can. You have my thanks. There's something else I'd like to give to you. This is a stone slate engraved with a symbolic design. While that is an apt description, it is, in actuality, a legal codex. A legal codex? Huh. For the advent of modern writing utensils, information was recorded on stone slabs such as this. The law was no different. Okay. Since ancient times, the scales of justice have symbolized the fairness and impartiality of judiciousness. As a tribute to that sentiment, the slate was designed after traditional legal codex and engraved with a symbol instead of text. During my travels recently, I chanced upon a roadside stall offering tourists the opportunity to try their hand at the ceramic art, so I decided to have a go. We joked with Clarine some time ago about gifting you a legal codex, so here you go. Ah, so that's what this is about. I don't expect you to remember it as well. In any case, I hope this can be considered as a reasonable attempt to join in on the banter. Oh, it's a very good attempt. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised, even your sense of humour centres around the law. That's an impressive level of commitment. To give the significance deserved to put on display, I know just the place front and centre in the fortress's showroom. Ah, surely there's no need for such a grand gesture. Just kidding, I don't have anything like a showroom. But we do have a storage room, so we can put it next to all the mechanical parts Sigwine has collected. That sounds good to me. That's what you were doing in Qiaoying village. Indeed, of course, while I was there, I also took the opportunity to taste the local spring water. He did drink the water! The aftertaste is much purer than what I have delivered to me in Fontaine. It stands to reason the long-distance transport has a tendency to imbue the water with extraneous emotion. If you want to experience the true flavour, you simply have to go to the source. Perhaps I should organise some time off to do the same elsewhere. As I say in Liyue, a balance between work and play is sure to keep your troubles at bay. And we are of the same mind, it appears my desire is justified. If you say so, but you know you don't have to justify a vacation, right? You can just take one. After all, you're hardly bereft of time, you can do whatever you want. You're quite right, I suppose I suffer not from a lack of opportunity, but rather a lack of inspiration. However, after reading a few articles about Liyue's holiday traditions, the idea popped into my head and made itself quite at home. Seeing as I was free of responsibilities, in the morning I decided to depart at once. And how was it? Refreshing! My spontaneous outing seems to have inspired quite a few other spontaneous decisions as well. Take, for example, my foray into ceramics. At first, soil from the ground is granular and unforgiving, but add the right amount of water and it becomes soft, mouldable, and able to take shape. In the past, I never thought about how Ptolian vessels were crafted, but now I have participated in their very making. This is also something I made today. The little dragon ladle! I don't know what this is, but I like it. I like it. Can we have it? Oh wow, what a big ladle! How big of a ladle is it? That's a ladle? Paimon thought it was supposed to be some long-necked sea creature. That was indeed one of my inspirations. It's amazing the colour also really matches your style. Really? You like it? To tell you the truth, given your unexpected arrival, I find myself quite unequipped to give you the welcome you deserve. Around an important holiday such as this, human custom would dictate that gifts should be in order. But I'm afraid this is all I can offer, if you'll have it, that is. Can I really keep this? You made it by hand and everything. That's precisely why it would do me such a great honour if you accepted. Then I accept, thank you. You're most welcome, happy Lantern Rite. But that reminds me. Pass on the advice for Nouvellette's vacation. Approve a leave of absence request for myself? That sounds like it could easily lead to a vicious cycle of self-indulgence, something which couldn't be in further violation of protocol. But I suppose I understand her point. My proclivity to refrain from personal outings does, in part, originate from a sense of responsibility towards my duties. But it is also due to a lack of desire to engage in the human world. But now I see the human world is indeed full of many interesting places to discover. I can tell you that. Oh, we got the ladle! A soup ladle! That's gonna go in my teapot. Lancerate marks the start of the new year in Liyue. In the spirit of the season, then I wish you a year of success as vast and endless as the open ocean. Okay, I think that's everything. Let's see. What quest is it trying to navigate me towards? Is this one? No, we don't want this one. This is the quest I started by accident. We're not dealing with that. I think that's all of the things. Water is a big thing you interact with on top of the structure. The water's in the lake, not the circle of water. Oh, okay. This way then? Well, we'll have a go after we'll have a look. I need to get the one in the middle first. BT. Oh, it is almost. You gotta wait like 2 minutes. Probably by the time I figured out how to get on top of the building to get the Oculus, it'll be about time for boss time. Oh wait, we'll probably go first to like just double check that we didn't miss anything in Liyue, because all the lantern right thing. We should double check that we haven't forgotten somebody. But then other than that, we can look. Oh, what's this thing? But why would they give us a little crab guy? Okay. Just a little crab. Why would they give me there's nothing to break? There are some more vases. Because they wouldn't give me a crab for no reason. I'm guessing you gotta break all the vases, maybe? That's the only thing I can guess. And I have committed to it, apparently. Oh, there's more. Oh! It was! I just had to break the vases! Well, that was lucky. Okay, that was not what I was supposed to do, though. I was supposed to be... Okay, maybe if we go here, because there's something about being in the water. So let's see if I can find from the water a thing that will lead me towards the surface. Somewhere up here. Maybe. There's something about interacting with something and then being able to climb up the tower? Oh, I had a ding. What was the ding? Oh, hello. Lily Jane 435. Hello, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow. I do appreciate it. I'm not really sure what we're doing. I'm trying to climb this building to get to the top. I passed it. Oh no. To get to the top because there is an Oculus up there and I saw it and now I have to get it. And then I think it will be boss time. So where am I finding this thing? Also, I think I've tried to join. I didn't notice. Well, I did notice, but I was a bit too busy trying to climb up here, so I didn't do anything with it. Yes. But yes, we're about to do boss time. Once I've figured out how to climb this building. I'm on it. This thing is locked. I don't know how to get in there. It seems like a big thing. I don't know how to use that. Oh, is it not there? I don't know. I'm gonna climb up here the old-fashioned way. This might not end very well. We have to do the puzzle first. Okay, well, we're gonna see how far I can climb. It might not let me climb up. It might tell me, no, you don't have enough stamina for that. But we're gonna see. Because this is just what I do. I climb up things that I probably shouldn't. And it's usually a good time. And looks like I'm on fire. That's a bit unpleasant. But anyway, yes, I was saying we will be doing boss time soon. Because we have finished. We were doing the Lantern Rite quest. And it looks like we've just about finished it. Which is why I'm even here in the first place. Because Nouvelette was here. And I had to talk to Nouvelette. And now, I'm trying to climb up here. Do I have stamina food? That is a good question. Do I have stamina food? Ooh. Ooh, okay. Which one's these? Ah. Okay, this is 25%. Oh, clearly I made a bad one. Ooh. Well, that's a long time. Ooh, okay. 25%. Okay, this is gonna be the best. So let's have one of these. It's there for you. Huh. Maybe I do have to do the puzzle first. Maybe that's the problem. Okay, we're gonna climb up here. See if I can do it. We're gonna try not, because normally mine seems to just press the spacebar. Pressing the spacebar, I'm pretty sure, gives you a boost, but also it's just quicker, but it does sort of use up more stamina. So we're gonna just try and climb. We're gonna see how far we can get. We do have a little bit, we have some of those plus like 100 stamina, so if it gets bad, we'll have another go. But we also know I will always climb the buildings, even when it's a bad idea. I climb them anyway. So I was always going to climb up the building, even if there was an easy way. You know, it'll be fine. But yes, after this, then we can do boss time, which is when co-op mode is open. Anyone is welcome to join me as long as I know it's you, because if I see an unname I don't recognize, I won't let you in. But if I know that it's you, I will let you in, and then we can fight some bosses. I don't know who we're gonna fight today because I have no preferences. I'm not particularly trying to level up anybody, but yeah. So if anyone wants to join, you're welcome to join soon. As long as you are, is it what, level 8? And in the Europe server, if you're physically able to join, then you're welcome to join, and we'll fight some bosses. But yeah, we'll fight what people want to fight, and if no one has suggestions, then we'll spin the wheel. Okay, I think it's worked. You know, I'm a little bit scared, so I'm gonna do that. Okay, where is it? Where is it? Not this. This. We'll have some fish and chips. There we go. Okay, that should be plenty. I just want to get somewhere flat. We might have been able to do this without it, actually. Yes. Okay, let's see. Yes. Ha ha ha. I do kind of want to climb all the way to the top, though, since we're already here. It would be a shame not to go all the way to the top. So, we're just gonna we can have a little view over Fontaine and see if we can see anything cool. Okay, okay. Well, this sure is nice. Let's see. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you've enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe. If you'd like to see me play live, then check out my Twitch channel. You can find me on Wednesdays and Sundays at 8 PM GMT. Thanks again, and have a great day.